everything. And I mean everything. It's bigger in Texas. Wait a second. I think we might have to start from the beginning. Hold on. Oh, everything is bigger in Texas. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Okay, well, that's too far back. We're gonna move that. We're gonna get that off the screen. We're gonna move that forward real quick. It travels in space. Look at that. There's a logo right there. All right, here we go.
These times make me question the injustice of life. I'm putting on a new hat, going out to fight.
So that was Buc-ee's, the largest gas station I or Kat have ever been in. It is massive. It's the size of a grocery store. There's like 56 gas pumps. So 112 spots for cars. And they're all full just for getting gas. This place exemplifies it's always bigger in Texas. Now what's funny is they also make a ton of their own products. These are Buc-ee's Nuggies. Katu got the bold and spicy. Not usually my jam.
I'm spicy.
Because Katu's spicy.
I'm bold.
That is flavored styrofoam. Buc-ee's barbecue sauce. Buc-ee's honey roast cashews. A pulled pork sandwich from Buc-ee's own like deli butchery thing in the middle. Oh, it's good as hell. So I'm gonna put some sauce on this and try it out. I'm very excited. Who knew you could get gas and barbecue and Beaver branded snacks and an actual icy? Most places aren't icy. I mean, there's some bullshit brand. Actual icy. It's really good, right?
Yeah.
And their barbecue sauce is solid.
If you were just a traveler and you would need to get gas and pick up some snacks for you and the family, that's a good meal.
No. If you were traveling on the interstate and you needed to stop and get some snacks, stop by a Shell gas station. If you need a full 8-course meal, stop by Buc-ee's.
The first thought, honestly, it was like, this seems a bit gratuitous and excessive. But then you walk in and the smell.
Right. But then you realize it's extremely gratuitous and inordinately
excessive. But it's magnificent! It is magnificent!
You know what? The more I have of these,
they're addictive?
the more delicious they are.
Oh, there's so much salt! Isn't everything's bigger in Texas, or it's just everything's excessive in Texas? Look how much salt is on that!
Holy shit. Holy shit, that's so much salt. Are you sure it's not just salt and salty at the same time?
No, it's got honey on it.
Oh, that is delicious.
Yeah, it really
is. Such a massive parking lot, so many gas pumps.
One exit.
And there's this huge line. Well, there's multiple exits actually. Just the one we need to go back the other way. Huge line driving through the parking lot. Why? Because there is a designated crosswalk that literally no one is on. It's just people coming out of all these gas pumps to the front of the building. Any which way they damn well please. If I got a guy on my right trying to back up and get into this lane, I'm not gonna let him.
Well, we will because we're Canadians.
She's Canadian and not behind the wheel. All right, fine. Fine. If I don't get that wave, we're following this person. Where's the wave?
Where's the wave? Where's the wave?
Oh,
hey, come on!
You motherfucker! Ow.
Brain freeze. Brain freeze.
Too much icy goodness.
These times have made me think of what is right and wrong. I'm putting on a new hat, feeling strong. I won't forget to tell you when it's done.
So fun little background about Kat and I is we both used to work in the events industry. So we were driving by this giant like geodesic dome off the highway, and we were like, well, bigger in Texas, well, we'll stop and look at the giant dome. And we started noticing a bunch of RVs and a bunch of trucks, and we immediately recognized loadout.
Yep.
So this is a convention, it looks like, that is loading out because it's Sunday nights. It was most likely a weekend convention, Saturday, Sunday, or maybe just Sunday. And loadout has hit, and everyone's lugging all their shit out in plastic containers on the dollies and loading up their vehicles.
Oh, it brings back memories.
It brings back memories, yeah.
So many loadouts, so many people yelling at me.
Oh, so many people. Jesus. But what's killing us right now?
Because vendors are real pissy when they want to get out of there real fast.
Oh, after a weekend of busting your ass, you gotta load up your car full of all your stuff. Middle of COVID. It's a lot of people to be in an expo. I figured all conventions and expos were canceled, and it does not. This is definitely a convention. Absolutely. It seems really irresponsible to run an expo or a convention right now. That was our random stop off at the giant dome that we saw.
I won't forget to tell you when it's done. Just be patient, my son. The most important thing is love, love, love. If we show that we're on the right track, the most important thing is love, love, love. If we show that we're on the right track.
It's the size of my head. I'm gonna take a bite on the glaze side now. I really like the glaze side. Maple side's a bit too sweet, but Josh will really love that side for sure. I think we can finish this. We could definitely finish this. I mean, it'll take us a week, but we could finish this, and we won't have to eat anything else for the rest of the week either.
Oh, good donut. That was a glaze side. It's a really good glaze. Donut's not too dense, nice and airy. Reminds me of a Krispy Kreme glaze. I'm putting this down so I don't drop it. Catchy's insane. The maple's not too sweet. That was perfect. Oh my god. That's a really good donut. Like, really good. I think it was like, what, $7, $8 for this massive donut? But if we were to finish this by the time it got stale, we would have diabetes. Number 2 on Everything's Bigger in Texas. This is absolutely the largest donut I've ever seen in my entire life. We're gonna eat a fork and a knife.
We were driving along and I saw a giant couch with 3 giant couch potatoes on it. You kind of have to bring you guys along to see this. This is me standing right next to it. So apparently in Texas, your couch potatoes are bigger than anywhere else in the world as well. That's my spirit animal right there.
The most important thing is love, love, love. If we show that we're on the right track.
So apparently one of the items on Kat's list of big things in Texas is an art sculpture. Big metal art sculpture. I don't, I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm pretty sure I hate it. That's not for me. That one's not for me. So we're at the Mueller Sunflowers, which are a set of solar panels that light up at night for a beautiful kind of artificial sci-fi sunflower. They are solar panels. I have read that they pump energy back into the city's grid, and then at night the LED lights turn on. I think I've heard it said that they no longer provide any electricity, and it's not dark enough to really see them lit up, although for a second I thought I saw one of the lights on. Yeah, they're beautiful. They're definitely works of art. It would be a shame if they're no longer producing electricity, but still beautiful. Granted, they are behind a Marshall's and also next to a highway. Still nice. I like them. I like them better than that frickin' spider sculpture, I'll tell you that shit. So, in keeping with our theme of everything is bigger in Texas, this is the biggest acorn I've ever seen. This thing is massive! What kind of fat little squirrels needs acorns this big?
Sometimes you think that.
So I don't know how well the microphone picks up behind the camera, but in case it didn't pick that up, Katu has stated sometimes you need a big nut. We mark these videos as inappropriate for children for a reason. On our way to some barbecue and what I can only imagine is an everything is bigger in Texas size line.
Oh no.
We wanted to mention, this is probably going to be part 1 of part 2. That phrase, everything is bigger in Texas, is well known and probably fairly accurate, but not in the way you think. Yes, there were the couple of big things we saw today, but not easily researchable stuff. It's kind of...
Giant seashell!
There's a giant
brass seashell.
Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on, we have to park.
Okay, now we're going to go get ribs.
Think of what is right and wrong. I'm putting on a new hat, feeling strong. I won't forget to tell you when it's done. Just be patient, my son.
So we made it into Terry Black's barbecue. Wasn't too long of a line, 20-something minutes. I'd like to describe what I have to, but I don't think I can, so we're just gonna... So, he said I wanted a beef rib, and he picked this thing up, Jesus. He picked this thing up and said, "Will this work?" Yeah. Yes, it will. So, in continuing with the everything's bigger and clearly, holy shit. I've never seen a rib this big in my life. Ow. It's fucking delicious. The guy up front was like, "Don't put any sauce on it until you try it straight." Ow. We also got some brisket. And actually, it's some big-ass brisket. Cut it up into pieces for us, though. These are the burnt ends. This place is a little expensive. It was about $75 for this meat and 3 sides. Shit's worth it. I got nothing more to say to you, camera. I'm eating. I'd like to say we're going to go back to the Mueller Sunflowers, or that we found some other really cool stuff to do today. We're done. We had a giant donut. Buc-ees was rad. I got some styrofoam from there. Pulled pork was pretty good. But we're done. That rib was the harbinger of our good night. Make sure to like and subscribe. I think I'm gonna throw up.